Hi, this is Sharon, and in this video I want to invite you to join me as I experiment with using water-based washable markers for coloring my wood burning. Okay, so I've selected a few washable markers, and these are just inexpensive kids markers, this local craft store brand. As you can see, I'm scribbling sections here. I don't want to go through and apply too much color because being that these are water-based markers, I'm going to go through and apply water later on and try and have them bleed together. As you can see on the rest of the turtle, it's almost like a watercolor look, but the color is much more saturated, and as opposed to watercolor, I have a whole lot more control with these markers. So I'm just going through and just applying a very light scribble. It was with my yellow. I'll go in with a light green. I like to mix colors, so no matter what I'm coloring with, I usually layer colors quite a bit, and this is no different. And so, like I said, I'm using a very, very small fine tip marker. That way I'm not laying on too much pigment. Now I am applying the color on dry board. I've also experimented wet on wet. It's a different technique, and there's not quite as much control in it. So here I'm just switching back and forth. I added also a little bit of blue in the darker areas. And again, just adding a little bit here and there. Filling things in a little bit more. I want to make sure when I go in with my final wash that I get the effect that I want. Now I'm going to take a flat brush, and I've dipped it in water, and then what I'm doing is I'm kind of dabbing the excess moisture out. I don't want a big puddle because I want to be able to control what I've got on there. If I have too much water, what will happen is it'll bleed all over. I don't want that to happen. I want a lot of control, so I'm just putting a little bit of dampness in here. If it gets too dark, I can simply dab it with a paper towel, and that soaks up the excess color. As you can see, I had a little bit of a bleed on the side there, so I just apply clear water, rub it, and then I pull up that bleed area with a paper towel.